I'm Rodney Bowling of the OGS staff, welcoming you to the Cherokee Food Track for the spring conference. This track is a little unusual in that it is a broadcast of a live two-day workshop filmed last September as part of the OGS Fall Harvest Conference. We want to share this wonderful event with a larger audience. Part philosophy, part practicality, but wholly relevant to the evolving nature of our relationship with our land and food. It is spiced with an introduction to Cherokee cuisine. Our presenters for this track are members of and represent three generations from the Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians. Amy Walker is a member of the Deer Clan and a great-grandmother. Her parents were herbalists. She grew up eating out of the Appalachian forests. Amy is a wildcrafter and a farmer. She focuses her farming on traditional Cherokee food preferences, mostly growing traditional medicine, corn, beans, and squash. Missy Crow was born and raised in Cherokee. Missy was brought up in social work and eventually helped author the Indian Child Welfare Act. In 1993, she began working with the Indigenous Environmental Network and founded the Eastern Cherokee Defense League. Tyson Sampson is a two-hearted and two-spirited individual who is descended from the local indigenous matriarchy. Tyson has a background in the healing arts and communications, working on everything from documenting endangered language, holding mindful awareness or presence, to sharing wild food practices and cultural sensibilities about Cherokee cuisine. Charles Taylor is from the headwaters of the Adams Creek area of Birdtown on the Koala Indian boundary. Charles was raised by his traditional Cherokee grandparents, and he is fluent in the Cherokee language. Charles has a master's degree in public health, but he shares from a cultural viewpoint that he has lived and learned by the grace of his indigenous grandparents in these mountains which he calls home. The original workshop was moderated by Emily Bell of the OGS staff, whose voice you will hear from time to time. Come join us. You'll enjoy.